Hey everyone, this is another installment in the Minneapolis Restorative Justice Rumor Mill conversation. I made that previous video and then I had some time to really sleep on it and ruminate. And I will open up this video with saying I don't know how these videos will affect me, if it affects me at all. I don't know if this will be used as someone's fuel to make me the next rapist or imminent shooter threat or whatever horrible thing they could say about me to get people to not listen to anything that I have to say. And at the same time, nothing could happen. I mean, I am making these videos in the hopes that it sparks some sort of conversation that leads us in the direction that we need to go in. But I am doing this knowing that a number of things could happen, including nothing. So, with that being said, I don't want to be the leader of any type of movement. I want the path to restorative justice, true restorative justice, to be a collective, autonomous community thing, because it needs to happen and it will only benefit all of us. And I am just, I don't know if I got into this in the last video. I don't think I did. But there is a sense of betrayal. There is a sense of shock. There is an appall that people within the leftist community, I say infiltrate the leftist community, would get into positions of power to be able to ruin someone's reputation and to even have the ability to do that. And that is something that we as the community only have ourselves to blame for giving these people. So it needs to start inside your own house. And by inside your house, I mean everything that's going on here. Like when somebody says something to you, question it. Don't be afraid to reach out to the other person who's being accused if you feel so inclined. Take it with a grain of salt. Don't feel like you have to do something just because somebody told you to. Because like all of these people who are participating in these rumors and following in these rumors, I'm sure if you asked them, they would say that they resist government mind control or fascism or insert whatever bad thing here. But then they'll go along with this kind of shit. And that is shocking. It's surprising. It's disturbing. And at the same time, human beings are social creatures. Some would even say tribal creatures. And as much as we would all like to think how far we've come as human beings, stuff like this makes it clear that we haven't come that far as a species. So dismantling systems that harm people on a local level starts inside. And please do not think that harm on a local level is insignificant. Isolation from a community is traumatic. And for as many queer folks that have been disowned by their families and friends after coming out as queer, I would expect the people in this community to understand what that's like. Especially after Trump got elected a second time and people have started to make new traditions, which has led to more local businesses with, these punk themes being open because people aren't going to spend time with their fascist family members anymore. But you also have to kill the fascist in here. You have to dismantle the whole fascist, not just the ones outside. And you're probably thinking that fascist is a very harsh term to use, but think about, what is it, the 7 tenets of fascism? Or it's like the 7 and the 11 between fascism and genocide. Think about all of those things. The us versus them of genocide, the othering, and it's just so, it's honestly mind-boggling to other trans people, because a lot of this is happening among trans people. Or maybe that's just, I'm seeing it because with trans people because that's the main thing that I participate in as a trans person. But and if you don't live in Minneapolis-Saint Paul, feel free to take this message somewhere else that needs it. And make it about whatever subject matter you need to make it about, even though this video is about this. But people are so hung up about not wanting to be the first person to say something, but we all need to say it. And I know that this message is potentially stepping on a lot of toes, because the people who have destroyed people's reputations probably don't want their power being challenged. But let me tell you with my whole chest that I'm here to challenge it. I don't want to live in a community, I don't want to live in a world where people are punished, where innocent people are punished, and where guilty people are cast aside. Now, sometimes rehabilitation and restoration is not possible, but that is rare. And as a Black person, as a very visibly, I know too much of what it's like for people to be wrongfully accused, wrongfully punished. How many innocent people do we have in our prison system right now, with being most of the prison population in the United States, or the most represented, regardless of the numbers? And to kill the fascism that gets innocent people wrongfully accused of crimes, you have to kill the fascism in your community. And I'm gonna leave this video at that, because it's a broader thing of where these videos are coming from with the previous video, and will be coming from if there are any more videos after this. Death to the rumor mill.